Let's talk about the melodic minor scale. What is it? How do we use it? Well, it's a ruling sound. It's a great scale. I use it a few different ways, and we're going to talk about two main ways that you can easily start using it and applying it within your improvisation. We'll get to that in a second. But first, let's talk about what is the melodic minor scale. Well, it's a major scale with a minor third. So automatically, what does that make you think about? James Bond, right? Minor major 7 chord. That's such a cool sound, right? Why? Because it's ambiguous. Because it has that major 7, but it also has that minor third. So what is it? Is it a minor chord? Is it a major chord? It's both. So you can obviously use the melodic minor scale over that chord, but it also means you can use it over major chords, minor chords, dominant chords, because it's an ambiguous sound. But let's play the scale itself. It's a major scale with a minor third. So in A, you would play. So instead of, you're playing minor third. Doesn't it sound like that chord? Pretty great. So how do you use this awesome melodic minor scale and sound? Well, I use it two ways every day, and that's what I want to show you. A couple easy ways to start thinking about this scale, to hear it, and apply it. One way, as you heard in the intro, is to play melodic minor of the 5th degree of the scale of whatever you're in. So over like an A dominant 7 chord, if we're vamping over an A7, I would play E melodic minor. So melodic minor of the 5th of A, E. So E melodic minor over A7. This is a great sound that you've heard a lot of guitarists and improv musicians utilize. It's just a wonderful sound, and it works over every static chord. So if you're vamping, you play melodic minor of the 5th degree of any dominant chord or minor chord, and it works. It's a great sound, and I love it. So I do that a lot. You'll hear me in A blues. Things like that quite often. It's just a great sound. Kind of adds an angular feel to your normal blues playing over a dominant 7 chord. So that's one of the ways I use it. So in A you would play E melodic minor, in E you would play B melodic minor as such. And again, melodic minor is major scale with the minor third. So that's an easy way to approach using the melodic minor. The first way that you can kind of start to sneak it into your playing. So the second way to use melodic minor is to use it as kind of a tension and release, a passing tone, not that different from the way I use diminished chords or 2-5-1 turnarounds or chromaticism. And Wes Montgomery would do this a lot. You can go up a half step from whatever chord you're currently on, play melodic minor a half step above that, leading to whatever chord you're heading towards. So in the intro, you heard me go from A to D by playing B flat melodic minor to lead me to D. So I went basically something like that. And that's a great sound. Again, Wes Montgomery did that a lot. I would do this anywhere, the same way I would use any of the other bridges that I use. So you can take that same idea and use it between each chord. Play something like A, B flat, D, was E flat to lead me back to A, and then B flat again to lead me to E, F, A, great sound. So those are the ways that I use melodic minor. I play, of course, static melodic minor 5th degree over a static chord, but then I use the other one as bridges. I play a half step above wherever I am and lead me to whatever chord I'm going to. And again, these are the bridges that we're using, the building blocks. So I mean, I could go from A to B minor, from the 1 to the 2, by playing so there I played from 1 to B flat melodic minor to lead me to B, and then I played a 2-5 to lead me back to the 1, right? These again are the bridges, the building blocks, the way that you connect the chords together. It's not rocket science. It's awesome. It's just music. It's so fun. And the more ways that you learn to start connecting the dots, the more cohesive your solo is going to be. So that when you're hearing that narrative in your head, that melody, you're going to be able to build things and tell stories that really are appealing and, more importantly, are cohesive and make sense and tell the story that you want to apply. So come on, man, dive into the melodic minor scale. I want to hear it. It's a ruling sound. Start listening to some more Wes Montgomery if you really want to hear it. All right, everybody, get your melodic minor on. Ruling.